Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 12th to the 16th of July. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there, so take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Okay. Oh, a cycle that needs to be complete. You feel guided to close this cycle, whatever it is. Feels like a gap. There's a chasm between you and someone else, and you want to close it. You want this cycle to be complete. It's not complete for you. Three of Cups. Too many people in a situation. Perhaps you have choices, but you are of the mindset, I feel, of resolving this issue, whatever it is. It's a cycle that needs to be complete. You need to be able to speak, almost like speak your truth about this Three of Cups situation to someone. Okay. We've got the Strength card here as well, so it takes great inner strength to try and resolve, third party situation. Three of Swords now, so it's stabbing yourself in the heart, it's stabbing someone in the heart. It's too many people, too many choices. Celebrating, I feel, with the wrong person. There's a break in this connection, whatever this was or whatever it is. But there's too many people, so you did in effect stab yourself in the heart. Perhaps it was a choice between two people, but you feel like you've chosen wrongly for some reason. And the Strength card here, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, don't judge yourself too harshly. You do want to be able to resolve this, whatever this break is, and however it resonates. So the Strength card here, using sheer willpower and determination to move forward and feel to speak to somebody to resolve this issue surrounding poor choices in love. So like I said, perhaps you did choose the wrong person, but you want to resolve something. There is it's like the elephant in the room. You want to resolve with someone. You want to resolve this. It's a void between you and someone. So the Queen of Pentacles, you're trying to get yourself into this very nurturing energy. Okay. You also want to declare, oh crumbs. You also want to declare to this person that you're here to stay. The Queen of Pentacles, we can work through any challenges and I'm here to stay, and that's the truth of the situation. King of Swords, very kind of like coldly cutting away how you used to run your relationships and coming in now it's very nurturing. So it does say to me that the cycle that needs to be complete is with someone that is or was one of these choices, these Three of Cups and these Three of Swords situation. Okay, but the King of Swords also sits on this side of the board and is saying to somebody, or having an internal dialogue with yourself, I need to resolve this issue, this kind of like fallow ground with someone. I want to be able to speak my truth. I want to be able to tell them about this situation here. I want to be open and honest. But it is softened. There's a determination here to come towards somebody. We've got the Victory card here, Six of Wands, being victorious, celebrating the fact that you've got there and you can seal this cycle off. So the King of Swords comes in a little bit cold, but he's softened by that Queen of Pentacles kind of energy there, because it is nurturing. It's softened, it's masculine and feminine energies. Okay, now it has been a long time since you've spoken or even probably seen this person. But you are the mindset now of just coming back in and being victorious and closing whatever gap there is, energetic gap between you. Wow. And you do want to offer them a prosperous new situation, a brand new situation, the Ace of Pentacles. So it's something that's very grounded, very strong, firm foundations there. It's very prosperous, as in material. So there's nothing hindering you going forward. You've been working very hard on your situation in order to speak or create this brand new beginning, which is commitment as well. We've got the Queen of Pentacles there, so being very committed about making a move or resolving this cycle, this kind of like void between you and someone. And look at that, the Prince of Cups here. Dialogue's very small, but it's accept my cup of apology, my cup of friendliness. See, this horse's head's bowed. It's almost like, I feel really bad about what happened. Can we just at least speak? And that's what you're saying. Whoa, Justice card here. Legally cutting a situation, balancing those scales, balancing those books with the Justice card. Very legally cutting away a model of life. So perhaps you have run your relationships in a very detrimental way in the past, but no more. You don't want any more of that. You want to be able to celebrate with someone that you do consider, I feel, to be your other half. The Two of Cups, it's almost like a divine union. And the Death card here, death to old ways, balancing those Libran scales out. It's a very legal situation. It's very legally saying to your, if you are in a committed situation, I'm leaving. Death to old ways. There's also an internal dialogue there. So you want this to be balanced. You want to balance the books going forward, because you do want to offer somebody a brand new situation. Brings about a tremendous amount of inner frustration though, the Five of Wands, but you're overcoming that with that Strength card. So it's almost like saying to yourself, do I do this? Do I not? Why didn't I do it sooner? What was the dilly-dally? Why did I make poor choices? Yep, and the Lord card here, having that internal dialogue with yourself, saying, look, if you want this, you need to do is to speak. Speak, speak, speak. If you want a brand new beginning, just speak to them. And the Lord card here, setting healthy boundaries to those who rely on you. So saying to a poor choice, I feel, of relationship, poor choice of partner, enough, I'm off. I don't think you've never told this person here how you feel about them. But you want to be able to resolve this. You want that World card to come into play. You want to bring that cycle into completion. The High Priestess. So you've been keeping everything to yourself. Not speaking about this situation. But also not talking to this one either. So waiting for the perfect time, I feel, to come in and just spark a tiny dialogue. Because that's what it is. It's a friendly, hi, how are you doing? But there's so much more, I feel, behind just that tiny message. Yeah, because you do want to celebrate with them. The 1111 card, you do want to commit to this moving forward. So perhaps you're waiting for this cycle to be complete in order for you to complete almost this cycle here, which is coming back in and offering somebody a very committed situation. However it resonates, but you do see this person as kind of like a divine counterpart. You do want something that's brand new with them. Look, it's a brand new situation that you want to create because they are the sun in your life. Gorgeous. What else do we need to know? Like I said, you're off over the hill. 8 of Cups. Having none of that shenanigans again. It's making a commitment to your own happiness as well. I feel that having too many choices and choosing poorly out of those choices, it's kind of like an awakening for you. You know what you need to do moving forward, and you know where your heart lies. You know who you want to go towards, and you're very committed in coming across as very steady, very nurturing, very truthful now. Yep, the 6 of Swords. Gosh, this is so much like last week's reading. 6 of Swords, you want to scoop this person up in this boat and you want to take it to calmer waters. You want to be able to say to them, okay, this is what's been going on while I've been away. This is the truth of the situation. This is what's been going on. And the Star card here, you've turned up in your own reading. So I do feel this, oh look. And I feel the Tower moment for you is that poor choice over here. This choice here that perhaps just fizzled. And just never, you didn't even have a beginning with them because you want a brand new situation with them. So perhaps it was just a bit of a nod and a wink and a bit of a I find you attractive, or perhaps you said something between both of you because we've got an apology here as well. So perhaps you intimated that you both liked each other and just neither of you went back to water it, neither of you put the effort into the situation. But the Star card here, the realization for you, the Tower moment for you is this person is your divine counterpart, is your soulmate even, the 2 of Cups. And you want to be able to scoop them up in this boat. They are the sunshine in your life, and you do want to commit to this situation. You want to bring about a very committed future moving forward. But you do feel divinely guided to send that apology out. And the Tower moment, I feel, is the realization that without this person here, whatever this connection is, life's a little bit bleak. And it almost feels like the House of Cards came falling down from this side of the board as well. This poor choice. The rug was pulled from under your feet, maybe. And it's taken time to rebuild in order to come towards this person here. Yeah, and like, you want to birth a whole new situation with them. The Lady card here. She wants to nurture this. She wants to put the time and effort in, regardless of gender. Beautiful, beautiful energy of just loving, nurturing, kindness and compassion. Wanting this to grow. Wanting this to fulfill its full potential now. That cycle's complete and you are committed to the cause. Gorgeous. What else do we need to know? Yeah, and there's that decision. So it's took a long time, I feel, to try and decide what to do. Been up in your head about it. Need to cut one situation. Do I go and respark another one? Because there is a cycle. It's left hanging. It's almost like the elephant in the room. It feels very... You haven't spoken to this person in a while, so how do you get back there? Like I said, you've been working really hard on your current situation in order to bring about a change, but I feel that you've been burying, it's almost like burying yourself in your work and not speaking to this person here. the Eight of Pentacles. So I think that when that fallow period, whatever this situation was, that tower moment, during this period of you just being very quiet and keeping all of your thoughts and feelings to yourself and hiding them in Pandora's box, the Four of Pentacles, because I feel that when you think about this situation here, revisiting it, it brings about a tremendous amount of instability within your emotional and psychological aspects. There's a lot of emotion attached to this. So you have been working very hard on your career and finances in order for you to come towards this person and say, okay, how's about it? Let's have a second go. Let's have a bite at the apple. Let's put the time and effort in. Look, I've got nothing to stop me from offering you a very stable life moving forward. It's not hindered by outside influences, the Lord card here. It's not hindered by outside parties. There's no more third party nonsense. It's just you and me, and that's what I want, just you and me. The Two of Cups. Very bound. So I feel that it has taken time to get away from this one here, but you are freeing yourself. The King of Wands. Very determined energy, very fiery, very has a plan. And this person here ticks every single box for you, Aquarius, the Lover's card here. So you do find them inordinately attractive. You do want something that's very intimate, very... I wanted to say very soulful for some reason. Don't know why they've given me that. Very soulful, because they are a soulmate. So perhaps you pick up on each other's energetic shifts. Perhaps you can interpret, both of you interpret energy. Oh my goodness me. So the truth, you want to... Gosh. You really want to offer this person everything. So you do want to be able to be free and say to them, okay, this is the situation I want to create with you. I do consider you a soulmate energy. I want something that's very sexy moving forward. I do find you attractive. I do find you attractive. You are the sun in my life. And without you, it's really bleak. But you do want to offer them a brand new love situation, a totally brand new love situation. So it says to me that it just never got there. This situation never fulfilled its full potential. There is some discord in there, and perhaps because you want to scoop this person up in a boat and because you want to apologise, it's almost like perhaps there was a conversation between both of you and both of you intimated that you liked each other, but you chose someone else. So how do you get over that elephant in the room coming back in? You just work on it, don't you? You send up communication and just see where the chips fall. Two of Pentacles. Do I do this? Do I not? The choice, trying to balance those Libran scales. Two of Pentacles. I need balance in my life, and I know what I need to do moving forward, and I know who I want in it, but how do I reconnect? So the dialogue is very tiny in its essence. Look at that. So you are trying to cook up a potion of equilibrium and balance. It's balancing those books. You want to come in as being very thoughtful, being very committed, being very solid, very dependable. And that's what you want to create for the future. Not something that's shrouded in secrecy, but is very open and honest. Wow, okay. Seven of Wands. It's almost like people, you're going to get... resistance from outside is actually moving your energy. Could be from this situation here, could be from mutual friends with this one here, but you're going to have to be very statement based with that, because if you do want to create a committed situation for you, you're just going to have to tell people, look, I'm here to stay. This is what my belief and my decision. I'm very committed to making this a relationship, to close this cycle, to get rid of the elephant in the room, to just come in and speak my truth. I want to nurture this. And I feel that when you do that, these people will, whoever they are, will take notice of how determined you are with that King of Wands energy to actually come back to this person and balance those books and bring a tremendous amount of love into the situation. I feel that everybody takes notice and goes, okay then, if you're committed enough, if this is what you want to do, we'll help you. And the Hermit card here, so taking that very solitary journey inward to try and find out why you want to revisit or respark or complete this cycle. But I feel that the pull for you is actually telling them what they mean to you more than anything else. Is being able to speak freely with that King of Swords and with confidence as well. Four of Swords, just sitting there. It has taken time, I feel. Not only to free yourself from this situation here, but to actually come towards this one. And let's face it, guys, if you're going through something that's very legal, you can't be seen to be interacting with other people because it has some kind of ramifications on, I don't know, legal divorce, say. You would lose out if you were seen to be starting something with someone else. So it has been a long time since you last spoke to this person in any capacity, in any great capacity. And perhaps you were friends that intimated that you liked each other, but it just never got off the ground. It just never got off the ground. I feel it was down to divine timing, and you have to realise what both of you mean to each other in order to get a brand new start, I feel. So that Hermit's journey you've taken, this very inward journey to try and understand what this person means to you, and why you keep thinking about them, why you find them attractive, and why you consider them to be a soulmate. So it's kind of like you've gone through every scenario in the book and trying to understand this connection. And here we've got the Seven of Pentacles, so it didn't get off the ground. They are seeds well planted. You want to come back and water them. You want to say to this person, yeah, okay, this is where I've been for, I don't know, for a long time. This is where I've been. But I want to come and nurture this now. Hey, are you up for it? With the Prince of Cups, there's a lot of, even from that, that dialogue, so tiny. But the intent is absolutely huge. You want it to grow. Look at that Princess of Cups from the same suit. You do see them as a divine partner. So you're coming in with these gorgeous, fluffy kind of words of friendship, because perhaps you're still going through this situation here, but you want to tell this person that you think about them. You want to get that ball rolling even. And the Four of Cups, so trying not to see this person, this relationship, this connection that you want to nurture. You're trying not to look at it, interact with it, because of this very legal situation that's playing out here. So you want to come in as being very, very kind and compassionate, because you do want something that's very committed moving forward, that does involve family, it does involve marriage, it does involve a very committed situation moving forward. You want to be able to, if you have a family, you want to be able to present your family to this person. You do see them as your divine counterpart. So you want to obviously nurture this connection. You want to put the time and effort in now. You want it to get to its full potential, which is spending, almost like spending the rest of your life together. Wow, that's huge, isn't it? Okay, so what else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? For Aquarius. I couldn't get my words out then. That was really strange. And we've got the Ten of Wands here. So it has been a burden. This one's been a burden. This one's been a burden. You've been burdened everywhere you go. The only burden that hasn't been a burden for you, I feel, is work, perhaps, and career, because you seem to be burying your head in it in order to move forward. So your material gains enable you to have that freedom to have a very kind of like contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional material needs are met. There's nothing there. There's no lack in it. You're not lacking for anything. So like Prince of Swords, you're expecting resistance from this person. It is swift communication, but it's friendly, but you are suited and booted. You're expecting this person not to be interested. So how do you try and tell somebody that you are interested in them in a physical sense, not just as friends? Okay. Well, you're balancing the Fairylet card. You're using masculine and feminine energies with these small bits of dialogue, but you are coming in enthusiastically. So there's going to be something in that message or dialogue that tells this person that you are interested in them in a very physical sense, that you find them attractive. It is tiny, so it's quite, I hate to say this, but it's quite immature because you don't know how to speak to them. You haven't spoken to them in a long time, so you're coming across as being very, little snippets of communication. They're not declarations. It's not you rushing in and saying, I love you, because that would be scary, especially if you see it from the other. Okay, say you haven't spoken to them in about 3 or 4 years, and then suddenly somebody pops up on your doorstep or sends you a message and says, I love you. You think, wow, bonkers. Where have you been for 4 years? Where's the foundations moving forward? You can't just rush in. Don't rush to the end. You've got to build on it. So it is tiny. This dialogue is tiny. Hangman in the tree, just waiting for the perfect opportunity and telling this person exactly how you feel, opening up to them. So you do see them as trustworthy. Of course you do. They're your soulmate, so you're not going to hold back any nitty-gritty details. You want to be able to come in and feel almost like in the 9 of Pentacles energy, very balanced, very free, in order to tell this person exactly how you feel about them. Yeah, like you want to put the time and effort in now. Stabbed yourself in the back. 10 of Swords. You feel like you've missed out. Feels like you've missed out on a life with them, they're saying. Wow. King and Queen of Pentacles, divine partner. But you want to put the time and effort in now. It's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I choose you. So, yeah, I've been waiting around for this person to come towards you, but I don't. Perhaps if they are a soulmate, they can feel the struggle within you, and they've just left you to it to try and get you to make your mind up for what you want for the future and how you see this connection. You're very determined, but Queen of Wands now. I find you really attractive. I am almost like reborn. I want to blaze a new trail with you. I want to commit now. No dilly-dallying. And this Princess of Swords brings about equilibrium and balance through the use of eloquent language. So you're choosing your words correctly, but you're also telling this person, okay, I'm enthusiastic about you, but I do find you a little bit attractive. So it's a little bit of flirtation in there as well. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else for Aquarius? Oh, I'll tell you a story. Don't know why I'm telling you guys this story, but anyway, on the way to work this morning, I travelled down a road called, oh, excuse me, I'm just going to sneeze. Oh, that's so weird. Sneezing. Okay, so I travelled down a little windy, well, it's not, little, it is up and downhill. I live in Cornwall, so the journey to work is quite It's quite hairy at times, to be fair. And I hate the journey, I really do. Well, I love it. I love looking at the scenery. Well, what you can do when you're driving to work, but yeah, it is beautiful. And in the middle of the road this morning on my lane here, and it's only enough for like 2 lorries to get down. There's like sheer drops on both sides. It's just really strange. It was a sheer drop this side, and obviously there's a hill this side anyway. And I'm going around this bend, and there's a 4x4 behind me, this silver car. It was really, see, I'm spiritual and I still get annoyed. It was just really close. Yeah, I felt it was a bit too close for comfort anyway. So I'm approaching this bend. I get round the bend, and in on my lane here, and there's a sheer drop here, there's this bird. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a buzzard. And it's a young one as well. So it's just got its feathers and everything else, and it was just standing in the road, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I slowed the car right down. I beat on my horn 2 or 3 times to try and startle it, because I thought it'd been hit, and I was like, oh my God, I'm just going to have to stop the car and just scoop this bird. And all you can see is like these little legs, and obviously its big body, and I was just thinking, just grab its legs and just chuck it in the car and just drive off. Oh my God, why I was thinking that, I don't know. So anyway, I beat my horn twice because I don't want to run it over, for Christ's sake, you know, it's a living being. And it just stared at me, it just turned its head towards me and just gave me this look as if to say, what the hell are you beeping at? I'm trying to have my breakfast. It wasn't near anything, wasn't even near any roadkill. So it just flew off, and I thought, oh, well, the person behind me got such a cob on. It was like, Rear, you know, really up my bum, trying to shove me down the road and was shouting at me. And I was just like, what? So you wanted me to continue my journey, hit a bird, a buzzard, and just leave it to die in the middle of the road. Wow, what kind of person are you? All for you to get to work. Well, you should have left the house a little bit earlier then, shouldn't you? So yeah, I was a bit naughty, just taking my time towards work, and I looked at them, this guy in my rear view mirror, and I did mouth a few naughty words at them. I got really annoyed. I thought, you just wanted me to hit that bird and just carry on. I'm not that kind of person. I really don't care. I don't care what you think about me. Anyway, so on the way home, I passed the same spot, and this poor guy, not the same guy in the car, but this poor guy had actually broken down, and because the lanes are so close together, I just looked at him and I thought, oh my goodness me, you're going to have to get a tow truck down here, and it would stop the traffic for probably about 3 or 4 miles. The implications, if you do have an accident on that stretch of road, it's one of the main arteries from where I live into the town I work in. It would have stuffed the road up for goodness knows how long. And behind me, which is the funniest thing, which wasn't funny, there was a tractor and a slurry tanker. I was like, oh my God, just get your head down, just drive. So anyway, yeah, like I said, getting yourself into I don't even know why I've given you that. The 9 of Pentacles, being very independent of a situation, being very balanced, being very in tune with yourself, moving forward, and look at that Serenos energy, just using sheer willpower, grit and determination in order to bring about a change in your 3D setting. So you have been working really hard on your Pentacles, enough to give you this confidence. This confidence to move forward, to move your energy towards someone. And I feel that you've been routinely manifesting this situation. So you have been making incremental changes on a routine basis in order to bring about this abundance that you're in at the moment, and this abundance that you want to share with your soulmate. What a beautiful reading. Yeah. I still can't get over that buzzard, and me thinking that I could just scoop it up by its legs and chuck it in the car. There was no box in there for it. Imagine if I rocked up at work and said, hi, I've just brought in a new friend. Or imagine it flying around the car while I'm actually on the motorway because I have to go one junction. I think of some crazy things at times. It's just, I was just focused just on saving a life this morning. And I'm so glad that it just looked at me and gave me this filthy look and then just flew off. Yeah, I was very lucky, to be perfectly honest, because if anything was coming the opposite direction, I think the way that I'd stopped the car, then yeah, I might have caused a bit of an accident. So, note to everybody, if ever you're using that road, watch out in the morning. Because you actually drove like Miss Daisy. It's funny. Oh dear, safety first, that's what I say. Safety and saving lives. Okay, anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah. It's a rebirth of this situation, and it is a rebirth of you because you've gone through that hermit's journey. But look at that, the Princess of Pentacles. So all of this is very thoughtful. You're choosing your words correctly in order to get this dialogue, to keep it going. But it is the rebirth of, is you putting in the time and effort. And I feel that you have been reborn from this situation here, and you're clearing away the past. So whatever you shared with this person here, you're forgiving yourself for being that person, because you're no longer the person that you were when you made those choices. So you want to be able to come in and tell this person, I've changed. I choose you. I've changed, but I'm going to show you that I've changed by consistently putting in the time and effort to get to know you, to grow this, to nurture this connection, to make it solid enough for me to offer you a brand new situation. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. Okay, so how does the other person feel about Aquarius? The one that Aquarius wants to go towards. Is there any information for Aquarius regarding the feelings of this person towards Aquarius? Do they think of Aquarius and what their thoughts and feelings towards them? I'm a bit indecisive, I feel. Two of Pentacles, it's kind of like, do they like me? Do they not? Do they like me? Do they not? I don't know. They don't know. And I think that when they think about you, Aquarius, it brings about a huge amount of instability. It's that elephant in the room. Perhaps they can pick up on your energy, and if there's a strong soulmate attraction here, which I think that there is, so this person here is going, do they even like me? Am I reading this situation correctly? I don't know. I want it to be balanced. I want it to be resolved. I want to be able to speak to them, the Two of Cups. So they do see you as their divine partner. They want to be able to balance this situation out, and they want to be able to speak to you at least. They do see you, yeah. Look at that. You've turned up in their reading. So they do see you as a soulmate energy, and that's why they're so indecisive. They're like, does this person, does Aquarius actually think anything about me? do I see them as a soulmate? Do they think the same thing? And you have come to the realization that they are. And they're also of the mindset, the Six of Swords. They want to resolve this unstable energy between both of you. They want to be able to speak to you at least. They want to be able to shed that elephant in the room. So they want to forget the past and just speak to you as you are now. But they do want to nurture this connection. They do see you as trustworthy. Look, they want death to old ways, getting rid of this instability, this Two of Pentacles. Do they like me? Do they not? They also want to come in as a little bit sassy. They want to tell you how they feel about you. They want to trailblaze a whole new. They want to rebirth this situation. They want to be able to open their heart and mind to you. So I feel that when you do come in with that communication, things start to get a little bit busy for this person here. And the decision is it going to do the same thing that it did before? Aquarius wasn't that committed, and neither was I. Is it going to go the same way? Is it going to go the same way? So that person there is trying to rid themselves of the past. They're trying to shed that residual energy of whatever happened between you to bring about this distance between both of you. They want to be able to tell you that crumbs, that they do consider you to be a soulmate energy, and they have been working on themselves. Gosh, you've got the same cards, and honestly, I've just shuffled this pack about 10 times, so I know that the cards are all shuffled, so it's almost like you're mirroring each other. Death to old ways, death to the silence between both of you. They are trying to work on themselves, they're trying to balance themselves out, they're trying to feel more independent, more grounded, more centered within themselves. They're trying to bring about a change, and I think that this person has changed since the last time that you spoke to them. They're very they know their self-worth now. The Nine of Pentacles are in a very gorgeous energy of saying, yeah, I'm confident. I am confident about the future, confident about myself. I am almost reborn. Both of you have had to go through some they've just said shitty situations. I don't swear in readings, but they've just said it. You've had to go through some shitty situations in order to find out what you mean to each other and how you progress forward in order to bring this cycle into completion. So I feel that you've both been in kind of like karmic relationships maybe, but they do want to just go, oh well, we'll sod it. We're just going to get rid of the past, and we're just going to have a conversation and just see where it goes. Okay, so they're taking that kind of like leap of faith towards you when you come in with that communication, and they are sending this communication back as well. Perhaps they thought about sending this communication out to you many times, reaching out to you, but just can't, because they can pick up on your energy and they know that there's more going on than meets the eye. And perhaps the last time that you spoke, it was a bit like fell on deaf ears, and this person's withdrew their energy from the situation. That's why you're coming in and wanting to nurture it. And look at that, Two of Wands. You've come into your own new contracts. Oh, partnerships continue to move forward. So I feel that when they do take that leap of faith and send this communication back, it's almost like a cycle's complete. You're on speaking terms now, which is beautiful. You can build bridges from that communication. It's finding out about each other. And the moon here so they do know about your situation, even though you're not speaking verbally about it. They can interpret all of that energy, more going on than meets the eye. And also releasing fears that hold you back. The fear for them is it's going to be the same situation. It's going to end, the end result is going to be the same as it was last time. But you're very determined not to do that. You're very determined to say to this person, I choose you, and this is what I want for the future. So this person here feels if they're going to send this communication out, it's just going to fizzle like it did last time. So they're having to try and balance themselves out with that Two of Pentacles. Let's just go for it. So the Fool energy there is just them saying to themselves, okay, let's just see where it goes. Let's just see where it goes. Don't think about the end result. Just enjoy the journey. Just enjoy the journey. So this person here is saying, I'm the Nine of Pentacles. I can take this. I can move through this energy. And if it's disappointing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've learned from situations. I'm balanced. I know what to do moving forward. So even if this doesn't work out, they're kind of like on that gorgeous Nine of Pentacles energy. It doesn't matter. At least we're speaking now. So then, Nine of Swords here. Self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. It's almost like this person really, really, really wanted this. And whatever happened between you seems very kind of like detrimental to them. They do want a brand new beginning with you though, a truthful beginning with nothing hidden, because they can pick up on your energy even though you're not speaking verbally to each other. So Prince of Pentacles, steady communication, shows dedication, very thoughtful use of language there in order for this wheel to turn. Steady, creative communication, and they do love you. Look, the Queen of Cups, they want to be able to tell you with that King of Cups there, let's nurture this connection. Okay, even if it is just friends, you nurture friendships, don't you, moving forward? Let's nurture it. You are my soulmate and you are the sun in my life, and I'm looking forward to a happy future with you back in it, in whatever capacity that may be. They do want to nurture this connection. They want to be able to at least speak to you. And look at that Eight of Cups, just moving away from the past and just taking that leap of faith and saying, okay then, if you want to get to know me again, here we go. Let's just communicate. Okay, so what else does this person, how do they feel about Aquarius? Ooh, okay. Oh, crumbs. They're passionate about you as well. Look at that. So I feel that they do love you, but they've not told you. The Ace of Wands. I want a brand new passionate start with you. Here's my cup of apology. Look, you're just mirroring each other for whatever situation this was. The Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Wow. Wow. Just wow. How can you get the same cards as... Passionate, stable, beginning. Tremendous amount of growth in this. They do want to nurture this connection. They want to birth a whole new cycle, a whole new situation with you. And the King of Swords. This is the truth of the situation. You are my soulmate. And the Strength card here, I feel kindness and compassion, not only to themselves moving forward, but forgiving you for whatever happened between both of you. And they want to be victorious with this. You can't keep introducing or reintroducing yourself to scenarios that have broken down if you still have residual energy there. Because that residual energy, if you haven't resolved it, will resurface at some point. And those feelings will come back. We need to be in the Nine of Pentacles, kind of like very balanced energy in order to move forward. So this person here has worked really, really hard on themselves and a situation, moving their energy away from this very depleting situation that you both experience. It's not just them, it's you as well, Aquarius. So it's almost like you stabbed both of you stabbed yourself in the heart by choosing the wrong path. The path is both of you being together. Both of you being together in this situation. So it's kind of like this person here and you're doing the same thing. Forgiving yourself for bad choices and not going for this. But it was down to divine timing, like I said. It seems like both of you have been in very shitty situations. Could be very karmic situations that you had to learn from. And I feel more importantly, it's that journey of self-discovery. Okay, what does this person mean to me? Why do I still think about them? Why do I still hold them in my heart and my mind? What is it about them? Why can I feel their energy? Do they feel the same? Is that void between you? It's those unanswered questions that I think both of you have. Both of you can feel this connection. And it's like a moth to the flame. If you don't resolve it, you will go through life having the what if, and you will still feel the pull towards each other. It's almost like I wanted to say a twin flame relationship type of thing going on, where both of you are in denial, both of you reject it, or perhaps one person awakened to it and the other one rejected it. And there's this kind of like little dance that twin flames do where one awakens, the other one goes, oh, no thanks, I've had enough, you're not going to be committed. And then when both of you release it, both of you find out what you mean to each other, and you kind of like have to come, it's almost like the universe pushes you back to each other, in whatever capacity that is. It's a very, very, very strong soul connection that you have. So it will never dissipate. Even in the end of days, you will still be thinking about each other and feeling each other's energy. So why not at least talk? Why not at least talk about it? And both of you can laugh and say, oh, you know, feel a bit weird about this, but blah, blah, blah. The other person goes, oh, yeah, you sound weird. Well, actually, yeah, I must be weird too, because I feel it. And then that's that common ground, isn't it? You can only build from there. So I'm just going to have a look at your romance angels and angel answers. That's so matter of fact. I don't know what's going on in this room lately. It's very, very, very sedate. Taken a painting out of this room, actually, that was painted. It's I tell you, bought it in before lockdown. Saw this poppy painting, and I love poppies, and it was painted in 1902. Okay, so I'm sure that when it was painted, it looked beautiful. It's moth-eaten. There are tears in it. The actual frame, it's in a beautiful gilt frame. Some of the frame's missing, but I just love it. I love the fact that somebody's poured their energy into this painting, which is not it's not the best painting in the world. The artist wasn't the best at still life, but there is something about it that I just adore. I really do adore it. And taking the painting out of this frame, and ever since I took the painting out, so sedate. It's so strange. And it's very, yeah, sometimes it's quite matter of fact. It's like, yeah, just get on with it. After all, I am the vessel, and only the human part of these readings. They don't come from me. It's all channeled, so whatever they give me is what you get. And sometimes I pick up on the same energies. So sometimes, you know, the weeks go by, and if somebody's really stuck, they'll keep pushing the message out to them, and it's almost like they're speaking, whoever this person is, or whoever Aquarius is, this situation keeps arising, so it almost feels like they're speaking to who, perhaps they're voicing how they feel about someone in a very 3D, in a very vocal way, in a very 3D way, where they have never spoken. It's almost like these two people don't speak to each other. There's no dialogue. They are actually using me as kind of like a vessel to get across their point to each other without even verbally speaking to each other. It's so strange. So we've got get more information. We've got ask help from others. So I feel that that's friends. Perhaps you're finding out about this person's circumstances. You're asking friends to help you to reconnect. Perhaps you don't have any access to them. And we've got a huge yes there as well. So look from your romance angels. Yeah, but it's almost like sometimes I can pick up on very personal readings, not to me, but that it's of somebody's pure energy, and I get sweaty palms and palpitations. I'll take on kind of like the physical aspects of what this person's going through. Empathy is such a weird thing, and especially during readings, because I'm just open and receptive to it anyway. I do my affirmations before I start my readings, and I just say, look, you know, just use me basically to get your point across. So yeah, this is why we get the readings that we do. So we get more information. So it's finding out about the other person's circumstances and perhaps how they feel about you. So flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Like I said, just coming in as very enthusiastic. Ask help from others. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I feel that if you do share mutual friends between both of you, it's using those friends as counsel and actually telling people how you truly feel about this person and what they mean to you. Look, yes, a huge yes. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. My God, it couldn't be any more plainer. Okay, ask, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So they are saying to you, use those friends, open up to them, talk to them, tell them how you feel. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So like I said, you have to go through some shitty, both of you, situations in order to come back together. We've got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, but I feel that you're already in separation. Trust this situation is calling you for you to have faith. So yeah, just be positive. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Gorgeous. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, being in the Nine of Pentacles, which is in the moment. It's not overthinking, it's not being dragged down by ego or, you know, your mind somewhere else. You are focused on this now. So express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. What's this? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. It's beautiful. And what else we need to know for Aquarius? What else do we need to know for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love. Aquarius in love. Whoever this person is, they're very stuck, and I feel that every week it's kind of like a stage for them to tell someone. So I'm hoping that somebody on the channel connects with whoever this person is. Obviously I can't give you names or anything like that, but if it does resonate, then this message is for you, and this person is here sending me this energy to tell you about their circumstances, to tell you that they've never given up on the situation, and they do want something solid with you. So children, your love life has been affected by children, so it's how the children view this relationship. Okay, you do see this person as trustworthy, so you're going to ask the children what their take on this person is, and whatever information, whatever reaction they give to you, well, I think will influence you going forward. It will be a sense of peace in there, because we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So you see this person as a very good match, not only for commitment as in marriage, but also for the children. So gorgeous. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, but you've been working really hard to resolve those. And also free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And also, look at that, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life because you're finding out about them. You're making those moves towards them, and that's through just connecting with friends. Or perhaps getting a message through friends to them. Expect a powerful change. The energy is gaining momentum. Meditate and contemplate. What's that? Communication is key. Just speak up and show the world the real you, how you feel about this person. And I feel it is going to be about friends being messengers between both of you. Perhaps you don't have any access to them, so you're going to have to try and think outside the box and be the Princess of Pentacles in how you get communication to them. Okay, be bold and make the first move. You are good enough. Gosh, they've given me so many cards. Nothing will come of this situation, I feel, if you just don't speak. Communication is key. Surrender to the divine, getting rid of negativity. Your commitment's being tested, and your dreams need a practical plan. If it did resonate with you, Aquarius, please like, share, subscribe. Another really long reading. I hope you don't get bored. Yeah, if it did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's more important than anything else. I'm on Facebook. I'm on, all that bump is in the description box below the video. On Facebook, Instagram. Yep, free advisory service is still available for anybody having energetic problems, or just wants coaching or whatever, or just wants somebody to kind of like chat to. There are some other readings that are coming out over the next couple of weeks. I'll be announcing those actually on the community. I think it's the community page on the actual channel. I'll announce those when they're up. So if you wanted to support me, they will be paid. So there'll be kind of like pay-per-view. There'll be a link in the description boxes for you. There'll be a different style of reading, but they will have little bits of snippets of kind of like premiere. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'll premiere them, obviously, for you to see if you like them or if that's a message for you. And all that money gets plowed back into the channel. And yeah, so I look forward to doing something a little bit different. Not too different, just a little bit different, I feel. And yeah, if I don't hear from you beforehand, just waffling now. If I don't hear from you beforehand, and I don't even know I'm shuffling cards. If I don't hear from you beforehand, like, there's that choice. Do I do it? Do I do this? Like, just do it. Yeah, if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful week. And I love you loads. Take care.